Data analytics, the most emerging technology in the present IT industry. So when we talk about data analytics, let us understand what is data. Any useful information, we call it as data. It can be right your the transaction what you do every day in your bank to the whatever you travel in your metro, Bangalore metro every day, or it can be what are the transactions you do in your Amazon, or whatever the food you order in Swiggy or Zomato. Everything is a data. So people has so much of data, so that they need to utilize this data and make some much more better business out of it. So data analytics is as simple that take the data, analyze it, and bring some fruitful results so that the business can be improved to the next level. That is all about the data analytics. To do this data analytics, there are a lot of tools in the market. The powerful tools are Python, Power BI, Tableau, ClickView. Okay. As a data analyst, when someone is working as a data analyst, he or she has to be really very good at SQL, because since we talk about the data, he or she must understand, okay, how to store this data, where to store this data, when to retrieve, what not to retrieve, what is the structure of this data, what's the schema behind it. To understand all this, we require SQL for sure. So SQL is one of the very important tool for a data analyst. The second component is programming. Just once when we have a data, we need to clean the data, we need to transform the data, process the data, pre-process the data. All this can be done through a programming language, that is something called as Python. After being processing the data, transforming the data, we need to make it visualize, so that the end user or the CXOs or the CFOs of the company must be able to see your reports, right? For that, you require tools like Power BI, right? So altogether, when someone says this, he or she is a data analyst, then it's a combination of a database technology like SQL, a programming language like Python, and a reporting tool like Power BI. All these three clubbed together, we call him as a data analyst, right? We have got a beautiful opportunity to learn Power BI. So Power BI is one of the tool given by Microsoft. We know Microsoft being a very good company. They have been doing a lot of R&Ds, very well placed in the market. Just like Power BI has we have been seeing, we have almost all the functionalities with respect to reporting can be done in Power BI. We know Advanced, we know Excel, right? We know Microsoft Excel. Whatever the functionalities which can be done in Excel can be done through Power BI as well, right? So if you ask me what is Power BI, in simple, Power BI is a reporting tool. But people think Power BI is a reporting tool, so it's just like a drag and drop. It's not like some picture of playing games like dragging some chat, dragging some data. It's not only that. Power BI is used, one of the way of using Power BI is to create the visualization, but to make the visualization beautiful and meaningful, need to have a lot of functions, customized function, transformations, as well some queries to be written internally, expressions to be written internally. All these must be done by a data analyst. Okay, for that you must be knowing this technology in depth. So I can say Power BI is one of the sub technology where you need to go in depth to become a master in it. Okay, what need to be master in Power BI? For that, you can say that you must be very good at DAX, data analytics expressions. You must be good at query transformations. You must be good at understanding data handling, right? So these are the few things which we need to do. So when we say that Power BI can be learned, I want to learn Power BI expert. We have different components of Power BI. Okay, the components can be like, we have something called as Power Query, then we have Power BI Mobile, we have Power BI Desktop, and sets of components, right? We must be having a complete overview of, okay, when I talk about Power Query, what is that used for? When I say that I use Power BI Desktop, why Power BI Desktop is used? We have Power BI Server, why that is used? Then we have something called as Power BI Mobile App, why is that used? So all this comes once when you start practicing hands-on, right? But if you ask me, is really required, this Power BI in industry really required? If I learn this Power BI for my further 5-10 years in my career, is it useful for me? 100% yes. Unless and until you have the data, you will be using the reporting tool for sure. And one of the best reporting tool is Power BI in the market. So confidently, we must be learning Power BI, no doubt at all. Right? Let us understand practically with hands-on which technology, which components in Power BI is used where. Again, we'll connect and I'll give a brief how industry uses this.
So we just learned how Power BI works in the current industry. So now just get to the practicals. So Power BI consists of multiple components that work together to help people or user to analyze, visualize, and share their data effectively. There are multiple key components of Power BI. So the key components of Power BI is Power BI Desktop, Power BI Service, which is cloud, Power BI Mobile, Power BI Query, Power Query, and which is data transformation and ETL, and Power BI Gateway, and Power BI Embed. So we just see how this key components works. So first thing is Power BI Desktop. The key features of Power BI Desktop is data import and data transformation and data modeling, data visualization. So this is your Power BI Desktop where you create and share your reports and do the visualization, import the data and apply the transformations, where you apply each and everything. This is used for report creation and data modeling. And the next key component of Power BI is Power BI Service, which is cloud. And the key features of Power BI Service and cloud is publishing reports, dashboards, real-time data, collaborations and sharing, and data refresh. This is the features of Power BI Service, what you do it in Power BI Service. So this is your service, Microsoft Fabric Service Cloud account, where you create your workspace and share your report, publish your report, collaborate with your report. This is what you are doing with the Power BI Service account. Next key component of Power BI is Power BI Mobile. Power BI Mobile, the key features are interactive dashboards, pushing the notifications, offline access, real-time alerts, touch-friendly interface. So you can create Power BI reports in desktop layout view and mobile layout view to see the data and to see the reports in mobile whenever they want and wherever they want. A mobile application will be available for iOS, Android and Windows, and that allow user to access reports on the go, and it will be user can interact with the dashboards and receive the real-time updates anytime, anywhere. So that's where Power BI Mobile will comes into picture. Next key component of Power BI is Power Query, which is data transformation and ETL process, extract, transform and load. And the key features of Power Query will be you can connect to 100 plus data sources and you can clean the data and reshape it, and you can use it will be no code transformation and it will be automated refresh. And let us see that in practical. So this is in mobile layout view. I'll just change it to desktop layout view. If you want to do reshaping and if you want to do cleaning part, you have to go to the home page in Power BI and you have to click the transform data. It will open one more window, that is Power Query Editor. So there you can clean your data, handle the null values, handle missing values, and you can reshape your data and you can pivot and you can unpivot it and you can merge the data. and you can refresh the data, and you can manage the parameters. All the cleaning and transformation part will be done in Power Query editor, and you have to close and apply that to apply it in Power BI desktop. This is what with Power Query editor. This is one more key components of Power BI. And next one is Power BI Gateway. Next key component is Power BI Gateway, where you will do the secure data transfer and schedule refreshers, and it will be live connections. This will be Power BI gateways. So Power BI gateway, if I look in practically here, the gateways to create a refresh, between, it will be between your on-premises data to your cloud. So to connect the data and to schedule a refreshers, you can use the gateways, and you have to install that gateways to use it. You have to install one gateway, and you can apply it here, and you can schedule a refresh for your on-premises data to cloud. So to schedule a refresh to get a live connection between your on-premises data to cloud, you can use this Power BI gateway. This is one more key components of Power BI. And the next key component of Power BI is Power BI Embed. So Power BI Embed is where you can embed your reports into web and mobile apps, and you can provide API access for that, and it will be scalable solutions. So Power BI Embed. Power BI Embed, like you can embed your report into any application. So a set of APIs, the set of APIs that allows developer to integrate Power BI reports and dashboards into custom applications. You can embed into any application. You can embed this into, you can just see, if you just go to file option here, you can embed this report to website or a portal, or you can publish to web, and you can share it to SharePoint online, and it can embed into developer playground. You'll get one API that you can embed your Power BI report into any other applications, any other custom applications. So commonly used in enterprise applications and SaaS solutions for embedding analytics. So this is what with the Power BI Embed. This is the last key component of Power BI. So now to get back with end-to-end workflow for Power BI, what we do in Power BI projects is, first we do the data collection, and we do the data transformation, and we get back to data modeling, and we go to visualization part. Then at last point is deploying, where we publish our reports. So the workflow, the step-by-step end-to-end workflow in Power BI. So the data extraction or the data collection, you can connect. Power BI allows user to connect multiple data sources. And data transformation, after loading the data into Power BI, you have to do the data transformation. Like you'll get a Power Query data. It's used for cleaning and transforming and reshaping that raw data. And so after that, the third step is data modeling. If you have a multiple tables in your Power BI, you have to create a relationship between the tables. That you will do it in model view. And next thing, report and dashboard creations. After your data modeling, and after your transformation, you have to do report creation. That you will do it in report view, report creation and dashboard creation. And after that, you have to publish this. After your all the transformation and data modeling, all your report creation and dashboard creation is done, you have to do the data you have to publish your report to the service account. That you will do it here. After that, you are publishing your report into the cloud, which is Power BI service. This is what the workflow, the end-to-end workflow. First you are doing the data collection, then you are doing the transformation. After that you are creating a relationship between that. After that you are creating a dashboard or report creation based on that. At last you are publishing that to the service. This is what the end-to-end workflow with the Power BI. Next thing is Power BI desktop interface. 5 main areas. What are the 5 main areas in Power BI desktop interface? One will be ribbon and report view, which is canvas, and third one is field pane, fourth one is visualization pane, and fifth one is filters pane. These are the main Power BI interfaces areas, 5 main areas. This is your ribbon pane, where you have all the feature which to insert, to do modeling and to do the weave there, home tab to connect the data, to refresh and publish the reports, and there is insert weave to add the visuals and buttons and text boxes. There is modeling weave, create relationships, measures and calculation, and there is weave here to adjust the report layout and themes, and there is help here optimize your report for the performance analysis, and help to get the access the tutorials and documentation from Microsoft. This is with the ribbon. This is with your ribbon menu. And next thing is report view. This is your report view, the main working area where you create your visualization and reports are will be built here, and user can drag and drop any fields they want to create reports here with multiple pages and with to arrange the visuals. And it supports interactivity and drill throughs and bookmarks for advanced analytics here. And this is the field pane or a data pane, that third main area in Power BI interface. Field pane, it will display the tables and columns and measures loaded into Power BI whenever you load the data into Power BI. A user can drag and drop fields into visuals for analysis from this field pane. And the fourth in Power BI interface is visualization. Visualization contains built-in chart types like a bar chart and pie chart and donut chart and tables and matrices and maps. These are all the built-in visuals which is there in Power BI. User can customize visuals, like you can format that using colors and labels and interaction to enhance the insights. And advanced features include tooltip, slicer, and drill downs also will be available in Power BI interface of visualization pane. And the last 5 main interface, the last one is filter pane, used to apply filters at different levels. Like you want to apply visual level filter, the filters only apply the data in a single chart, and page level filter where you apply the filter data across on all page from one particular entire page here, and filters data and report level filters to apply the filters data across the entire report. Even if you have 100 pages, it will apply that filters on entire pages. That's what with the filter pane. So this is the key interface, main 5 interface with the Power BI. So the next thing, the further we'll do it on in the future sessions.
So by now we have already understood what exactly Power BI and what are the components of Power BI, for which component is used. These are the very basics ones before even starting about working with any hands-on Power BI projects or to create any kind of visuals. Since now we are set ready, we have understood what is data analytics, why data analytics is used in industry, and what are the different components of Power BI, which components can be used. We got a very vague idea in this session. In the upcoming session, we will go hands-on, start building the reports, write different DAX functions, write some complex queries in Power BI, deploy to server, use mobile app, a lot of other things. Stay tuned. Thank you.